And now it's time for a mindfulness journey with Mr. Tai Chi.
When my family moved back to the city, I'm in somewhere around third, fourth grade. I'm out and I'm playing with the other boys in the block. And what happens is this. We were playing football. I happen to be talented at football. Catch, run, right? Piece of cake. However, my talent was shining while someone else's was diminished by me excelling over them, right? So they got upset. They got upset with me. I was embarrassing them in front of their friends. I understood. I totally understood. Now, right? Then I'm just me being me. He confronted me. He said, "Oh, you think you're good. You think you're fancy. You're running all over the place, right? Showing me up. I ought to punch you in the face. See how that works." Right? Well, my mind said, that doesn't sound like fun. The guy punches me in the face. Bang! I'm a little kid. What do? I fold up and cry. I fold up and cry. He's punching on me. The rest of the kids had to get him off of me. So I told my dad, I said, I need to learn how to defend myself, right? The private school that he was sending me to had a boxing program, so I started taking boxing as a kid. So you don't learn to negotiate, you learn to throw your fists. Okay. Came in handy. About a year later, I'm in Manhattan. My grandmother lived in Manhattan, right? But I'm visiting the neighborhood. I'm a visitor to the neighborhood. My grandmother gave me money to go to the movies. A gang of boys saw that I was new to the neighborhood and I was headed to the movies. So they're going to take my money. Uh-oh, I know how to fight now, right? So this time I didn't fold like a cheap tent. This time I started throwing fists. Well, there was a gang of them, so I had to throw fists and run at the same time pretty much. Well, I got to the front of the movie theater, and the attendant at the movie theater said, come on, hurry up, get in here, right? So I escaped the gang, went to the movies, and then I have to come home. Lo and behold, I'm walking down the street to my grandmother's house, and between my grandmother's house and where I'm coming from is this gang of boys. Right? Oh, there's nowhere to go now. So I steel myself and start taking the steps towards them. I got in the midst of them, and the leader of this little gang said, he said, so, you didn't let us take your money. You must think you're bad, huh? Well, my mind said, well, I don't know whether I'm bad or not, but I'm going to do what I have to do. And when he saw that I wasn't going to back down and I wasn't afraid, when he saw that, his tone changed. He said, you know, I like you. I like you. You're a fighter. I like you. Right? At this point, I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever. And he gave me the pass. You go ahead. Right? So I went on home to my grandma's, realizing that the only thing that saved me in those circumstances was my willingness to be aggressive, not my folding like a cheap tent. If I would have folded like a cheap tent, I would have never seen the movie. Okay? I would have never have gained the respect of whoever the hell this guy was. Because I didn't fold like a cheap tent. Well, in social sciences, they call that what? Positive reinforcement, right? That's positive reinforcement. So, as I moved on in life, every time I was confronted with an issue, I was ready to throw fists. I was ready to be aggressive. I was ready to move forward. I was ready to move into this.